welcome. This is Morgana Marie, your transformational creation facilitator, helping you to shift your beliefs and create the life that you love. And how do we do that? So one of the things is probably one of the most challenging things to do in the world, but the most powerful, is let go. So this is about letting go of control and surrender, and deepening your trust, your faith with yourself and with the universe. So in order to create anything different in our life and for anything different to show up, we do have to eliminate our beliefs that stop us from receiving. But in order to receive that and actually be aware of what is possible, we have to be willing to look beyond the past and let go fully of any attachments to the past, any expectations of the future, any conclusions of the future. Just be in total allowance of everything that is. So everywhere where you've decided how your life should be already, would you be willing to delete that, destroy that, uncreate that, release that on all levels? And what would it take for you to fully let go of everywhere where you're sabotaging yourself, everywhere where you're distracting yourself, everywhere where you're keeping yourself busy just for the sake of busyness rather than creation? Would you be willing to destroy, uncreate, release all of that? What could you create in your world if you were fully willing to surrender? Surrendering is being in total faith of the universe. It's not about taking no action, because you still have to take action towards your goals and your hopes and dreams, but it's about putting in the action, aligned intentional action, taking and making space, being an allowance of that expansion, which is kind of a weird concept in our world because we're used to being in our bodies and having to fill it with judgment and having to fill it with to-dos and solidity and heaviness and fear. So what if you could be in that space of total freedom and allowance and that knowing, and you said, okay, hey universe, let's work together. I trust you. I have faith. And that is what it's about. But it can take a long time for anyone to kind of master that approach to life, where you are in complete allowance and faith and assumption. You know, this is where the law of assumption comes in, of course it's going to happen, of course. And you know, and you just, it's such a light energy. Of course it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. And you just fully allow yourself to be with the ease of that surrender. So what would it take for you to be completely out of control, out of limitation, conclusion, expectation, judgment, decision of your life, and in total allowance of what the universe has planned for you? Because it's above and beyond what your mind can comprehend. So just get the energy of that expansion and how much you are maybe keeping things at arm's length, Maybe saying no, it's too big. Maybe where you're like limiting yourself with comfort zones because it's so cozy and comforting. What would you be willing to fully let go of in order for you to receive more, have more, achieve more, be more from a place of ease, joy, grace, glory, and allowance? Well, you don't need to always be the doer, the driver. This is about non-force and, in fact, being magnetic. So you allow your manifestations to come to you because you have so much unwavering trust and faith and knowing that it's on its way, it's happening, and you can enjoy your life without the stress of having to always be on the go, on the do, in the action. Life is about balance. Life is about allowing yourself the freedom of actually living now, not just living until you achieve that thing, or being happy until you get that thing, or being happy because you made that much money. What if you could just be completely happy now and allow yourself to immerse in that energy of receiving already? So what if your life was a journey of adventure and exploration and fun, rather than having to do things a certain way or having to live your life to this repertoire or this expectation because someone else says you should be doing that, and that's what you've always known. How much would you be willing to let go of what you think you know and allow yourself to know so much more? So everything that's brought up in your world, and everywhere where you think you have to always be action orientated, you always have to be on the go, you always have to be doing, you always have to be on social media, posting all the time, you have to be the algorithm. What if it wasn't true? You know, what is true for you? What if you could create your life from a place of complete relaxation? What would show up? So control versus relaxation. Just get the energy. And relaxation doesn't mean you just do nothing and you just relax. It means you create, but you create from a space of joy, and you know that your creations are making you happy, and you infuse the energy of relaxation into it, rather than you have to be doing things because you have to be making money. It's a completely different energy. So I want you to tune in and just ask yourself, what am I doing life for? What am I doing this relationship for? What am I doing my business for? Just get the awareness. So letting go or let go is fully surrender, fully trust, fully have faith, relax into your creations, enjoy your life, be in that energy of, wow, there's a miracle that showed up today. There's a miracle that showed up today multiple times, and acknowledging how much you have the gratitude of being alive. So what would it take to have more of that? And everything that doesn't allow you to have that, and all the beliefs and the lies that you have bought about creating your life and your reality, and everywhere where you've been conditioned to compete and follow the crowd rather than your own journey and your own unique design. Would you be willing to destroy that and all the beliefs attached to that and all the lies and all the untruths? Return that all to sender, to the light, and can we download that it's safe and that you know how to create your own life with grace, with surrender, with trust, with faith, without the anxiety, without frustration, without forcing. And you can just say yes to receive the download. And just visualize all your cells receiving the messages, because your cells talk to each other. Our cells are receivers. They receive information and then they talk to our body, and our body follows the messages. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and a share, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you know anyone that could benefit from listening to this, some wisdom, some knowledge, some clearing, some guidance, please share this video with them. This is Morgana Marie. I am your transformational creation facilitator, helping you to shift your beliefs to create the soul-aligned life that you love, and inviting more relaxation, more joy into your life, more freedom. Thank you.